I'm about to be abandoned in one of the most hostile and remote coastal environments in Africa, Madagascar. I'm going totally alone, with nothing to keep me alive, and I'm filming the entire journey myself.
It sounds like a holiday destination, doesn't it, Madagascar? But this is Africa, and it's coastal Africa. It's unrelenting sun. The heat is oppressive, to say the least. I don't think it's going to be very forgiving, and I don't think it's going to be very holiday-like.
I'm heading off the beaten track to the remote and harsh southwest of the island. No roads here, few people, just scrub, swamp, and desert. This is so dangerous that I'll be tracked from miles away by a rescue team led by medic Woody. If I call them in, with such tough terrain, there's a real risk that they won't reach me in time.
Woody, ready to check of it?
Yep, that's wise to me, mate.
Local fishermen take me even deeper into isolation. From the drop-off point, I'll be totally alone. This is as close to real survival as I can get. Here, the sea cuts channels into the land, creating mangrove swamps. This vegetation has learned a skill that I don't have, to survive off salt water.
There's very, very little rainfall in this part of Madagascar, but this year has been an abnormally dry year, and they've had no rainfall at all, which means that water is going to be my absolute priority. If I can find water, then my mission might be possible. If I can't find water, then literally I'm only going to last a few days. Just taking my boots off because I can see as soon as I get out of here, it's going to be mud. And I'd far prefer to be in there barefoot than I would in boots. Bye-bye. From now on, I'm on my own.
My target is a fishing village about 40 kilometers due north. I have 10 days to reach it, pushing the limits of human endurance in a survival situation on the move. All I have are the clothes I stand up in, my camera kit, and a couple of essential extras.
Emergency medical kit, VHF radio, and a satellite phone to communicate with the support team. And I've got a drone. This can track me from the sky, which means that I can film on my own aerials. That is literally circling me without me having to even control it. It's almost exactly midday. Sun is just about in front of me. I can see that my shadow is behind me, and therefore I'm facing north. I know that my destination is north, but clearly I can't go straight through the river, so I need to head about northeast, and I'm literally heading for the coast.
Mangrove swamps flood twice a day when the tide comes in, so I'll need to get out of here quickly.
I'm sinking deep into the mud with the weight of my pack on. It's driving my legs right down into the mud.
Mud this deep would suck my boots down with every step.
I'm actually stuck now.
It's over 30 degrees centigrade. Working this hard, you dehydrate quickly. And in this salty environment, fresh water's almost impossible to find.
It's actually easier. I'm on my knees and this is not going to be easy. This is not going to be straightforward. It's hot. It's really hot, and I'm caked in mud up to my upper thighs now. This is going to be an absolute beast.
This is one of the toughest environments I've ever faced. Crawling through mud uses far more energy than walking on the flat. I'm already exhausted, but I've covered no distance at all. Judging by the sun, I'm still heading northeast, but without a map, I have no idea what obstacles I might find.
Okay, there's a channel. There's a river channel. It's not small. Somehow I wasn't expecting that.
To continue in the right direction, I'll have to cross this river.
My problem is that there's crocs around here. There's Nile crocodiles, and I know the local villagers are very, very wary of them. They've been known to take people, and they're definitely man killers. They definitely are man killers. I need to be a little bit cautious here, don't I? If I swim across that river, essentially I'm risking my life that I can't cross here. Hey, I don't think I can continue in this direction.
I need to find an alternative route out of here, but there is another issue. The water is rising.
I need to get moving because the tide's now coming in. I have to turn back, which is frustrating beyond belief. I'm also now under massive time pressure. Oh. Bollocks.
In a couple of hours, this is all going to be underwater. New river channels are forming all around me, increasing the risk of crocodile attack and threatening to cut me off.
I'm now having to wade through waist-deep water. And this is going to be a bit of a race against time. Speed of the water now, flowing in. This is a solid flow of water coming in as the tide comes in. I need to move fast.
In my attempt to escape, I'm being driven in completely the wrong direction.
Every step I take is a step further away from the village at the moment. The sun is getting low in the sky now, really low, and the tide is just coming in and in. I slight panic. Right, I'm going to be honest about this. Look, you can see the water's coming in. This is the sea essentially. This is the flood waters. This is the tide coming in. That's the plane that I'm faced with, and very obvious fact is it's all dark brown, i.e. it was all underwater last high tide. My urgency now isn't even for fresh water. My urgency now is for hard ground to spend the night. I'm seriously going to get caught out.